Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Sarah C, and today I'm going to do some more canning, and I figured I'd share some of these recipes with you. Now today what I'm doing is chuck stew meat. I have over here onion soup mix and water, big old pan of it, and that's what I'm going to use for my broth. I'm going to add potatoes, I'm going to add carrots. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. So what I got going on over here is the chuck meat. I have carrots, onions, I have potatoes over there in the corner, and I'm going to grab some rice to do a couple of jars of that also. And I think maybe I might stick some fresh green beans in there from my garden. Oh, disclaimer, this is not FDA approved. This is more of a rebel canning technique, more of a Mennonite technique, if you will, of water bathing. And I never boil anything less than 3 hours. This was suggested to me when I first started doing this for my sister-in-law, Heather. So let's get started. The first thing is I just got a bunch of mason jars because I used up all the other ones I had put aside. I figured it was time and I'm ready to get into it, so we're getting into it. First thing I'm going to do is wash them. Yes, I just pulled them out of their packaging and open the lids, and I'm going to wash everything with hot soapy water, and then I'm going to rinse them off with hot water, and they're going to be just fine. Oh, my bleeding hearts. I feel you out there. I know, I feel you. But like I said in my last video, I understand and I respect and appreciate it, but my grandmothers did it this way. My sister-in-law does it this way. I had no other people that do it this way. And it's tried and true. Just follow the steps. You know, did you understand the assignment? It's that kind of thing. All right, let's go wash these jars.
So here I am washing my mason jar. Nice and soapy. Very hot water. It's actually burning my hands a little bit. I like it that way. Then I know my stuff's clean. And I don't have to wait an hour and a half for the dishwasher to do it. So it's a very warm, almost 70 degrees here in South Carolina today. We're in our first week of November. I do not understand this. It's cold in the mornings, like 30, 40 degrees. I'm just a little in awe. I'm not really complaining about it so much. Start with those 4. If you mix and match the sizes, like these are 32 ounce, and then I have 8 ounce. I got 16 ounce. All that. If you mix them up a little bit inside the stock pot here, you can fit more in. I think, I'm usually able to get between 7 and 9 in there, depending on what size the jars are. Got some ground beef over here. It says 100% grass fed. Hopefully it's true, but you never do know, do you?
Okay, I'm back. All my jars are washed out, covers are on them, waiting to be filled. I have my meat, but I'm going to wait a minute to cut this up. First, I'm going to cut up my vegetables, get those into bowls out of the way. I'm not doing anything special here. Medium-sized pieces. I would imagine I need some more of that. So now I'm going to work on these carrots. Now that I can see.
So here's your carrots.
Alright, and that's the last of that. I don't know how quite much that was. A couple of pounds, I believe, and I've got quite a bit here. And I'm going to season this up and let it sit for a little bit while I'm doing a couple of other things. Just a little sprinkle. Gotta love lean parents. Oh, and remember, we're putting in this onion soup mix as the broth. I'm going to take a couple of these potatoes out here. Rinse them off. I think 4 should be good for now. Alrighty. So now they are all clean. There's no added dirt, anything like that. I'm gonna cube these, but not real big. Again, I'm looking for a nice bite size, not humongous. Like you're gonna have trouble trying to eat this stuff, you know? You can leave a couple big pieces if you want to mix things up a little bit. I do realize I'm cutting on a board I just cut meat on, but does it really matter? I mean, does it really matter? Because they're going to boil for 3 hours together. The meat and the potatoes and the carrots. I'm just saying. I mean, honestly, if you wanted them a little bit smaller, you could absolutely do that. All depends on your taste. A lot of the time, I do a lot of bigger chunks like this, but I want to switch it up a little bit. Keep things fresh. Okay. So here I got some potatoes all cut up, ready to go. I'm going to give them a little rinse, put them back over here. Slosh this around, add some herbs from my garden, and start filling these jars. Are you ready? You want to put a little bit of salt on that meat too. Like this. I have some of this yummy Gonzalez cottage spit Maderanese. So this is a Portuguese seasoning that they use on their cottage spit, which is chuck meat on a spit. Meat on a stick, basically. Meat on a stick. But they're big chunks, and you put them over the fire, and you keep turning them, and you put the juices, and pour the juices over, and you surround it with salt, roll it in the salt, and everything. Oh man. So, anyway, old world flavor right here in my kitchen. I am from New England, southern New England, Massachusetts. New Bedford, Massachusetts, to be precise, if anybody is from that area. I'm not using a lot, but I usually put a little salt in there anyway, so this will be fine. And I don't have to add extra into the jar. So yay, New Beige. If anybody knows New Bedford, they know New Beige, New Beige. I spent, so many years there. My whole teenage life was spent there. And most of my adulthood. or at least in the surrounding areas. Whatever that might, head back. If I moved away, get back. So I'm going to give this a little mix here. This is your Worcestershire sauce, your Lea and Perrins, and your Madeira seasoning, your Old World salt and seasoning. I think I'm just going to leave it at that because, I mean, the flavor on that alone is amazing. So we're going to start by filling up some of these jars. Here again, I washed with hot water, plenty of soap, everything's nice and clean. You're going to put the funnel in here. Okay, so that's enough of that one. And then I'm going to go ahead and add potatoes. Onions. That'll be for like me or my daughter, somebody who loves onions. I got carrots, so I'm going to put some carrots in there. I think I want to put a bay leaf in there. You can give a little tap. I have these amazing bay leaves that I got from Miss Cara over at PAGAN Crafting when I visited her this summer. So I'm going to put one of those in. What else do I have? I have some basil. I'm going to grab that. Okay, so this is literally fresh dried basil. I just actually hung this last week, I think. And it's already dry. So I'm very happy about that. It still smells absolutely delicious. So what I'm going to do is, crumble some up and stick it in there with the rest. I have these. I should have used this, and I'm gonna. So, what this is? Okay, this is an enchanted wood cooking spoon from my witch casket subscription that I get every month that my amazing husband bought me for Mother's Day this past year. So yes, this has already been treated, ready to use. I washed it, we're good. And it's very magical. So you can work your spells while you're turning your food. You can instill healing and harmony and blood flow, good things within your body while you're cooking. And certain foods do certain things, different things for your body. Food is amazing. If you eat the right foods, they can do so many things for you, and you can kind of keep away from the medication type things. So I want to break up that parsley for some flavor. It's nice and beautiful. Loving this. Oh, it smells so good. It's going to taste even better. You watch. I definitely need some garlic because I can't do anything without it. It's like a everything flavor for me. Here, I'm going to take a nice tablespoon of garlic because we love garlic around here and it's very good for you. Helps fight colds and all kinds of nasty things. So there we go. We got that. Not everybody is a fan of pepper, so anybody could be opening it. I'm not going to add pepper. They can add their own. Like I said, I just put a nice helping of salt in the meat, so I don't feel like I need to add any extra. This makes for a pretty good stew, I would say. And just throw some more carrots in there. And this is one meal for one person. It's a lot of food. Where's my spoon? See, I'm already forgetting. And when you're ready to start using your spoon, you can just go along with me and take some deep breaths in through your nose and then out through your mouth. And you're going to want to concentrate on your intent. What is this meal doing for you? What are you doing with it? How can your magic help your household with the meal that you're cooking? What do you want to see with that? Inhale to the count of 3. Hold till the count of 3. Exhale to the count of 3. Do that 3 times. That's my number. It's a very special number. So you ready? Okay. So some of us have a little bit more air in our lungs than others, so it might take 4 or 5 seconds to get that out of there. But anyway, so that's what you're going to do. My intent is for every meal that I have be healthy. That in the time of need that I will have good food on my shelves for my family. Okay, so let's continue. Because I don't have all day to do this. I mean, I could do this all day. But with ADHD, you can get distracted a lot. And things take a lot longer than you would anticipate. That's happened to me. And we're going to put it in here. And then I'm going to do the same with the basil. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to say, sweet basil. I'm going to take a couple pieces of this. You see it? Okay. That'll work for now. And then I'm just going to continue on. A nice bay leaf in there. I got a fly that came through my window, so sorry about that. So I know people that get grossed out over flies. I mean, they're part of nature. What are you going to do? I should just get screens from my windows. We didn't buy the house with screens. I don't know. For whatever reason, these kitchen windows here didn't come with screens. All right. This one's good for now. And I am going to put a lid on it. Okay, so I already have some dried parsley left here. I'm going to use up the rest of this instead of keep pulling it off the thing. And dried basil, which all came from my garden. Oh, it smells delicious. It's the exact same stuff that I just pulled off the plant that's hanging over there. Okay. I want this food to heal my family, to fill their bellies, to keep them nourished and fed and healthy anytime they need it, not only through the winter season. And these are the things that we do when we love our family. You know, not everybody can afford to do this, and I totally get it. I was very poor for a very long time. If you can even pick up $5 extra of groceries, I mean, right now with this whole food stamp epidemic situation, oh, don't get me started. But, you know, it makes it harder for people to do anything. You know, I don't need to tell you. Many of you watch the news. I try to stay away from it, but in essence, I do want to still know what's going on out there so that I can prepare myself in here. I try not to go out amongst the people very often. You know, I like homesteading. I like being where I am, where it's quieter and I can grow my stuff and do the things that I need to do for my family. I'm leaving a legacy. And by doing this, you're leaving a legacy too. Even if it's just buying a couple extra canned goods with your food shopping to put aside. You know, you try to stay away from high salt products, but in a pinch, Spam is great. Things like that, you know? So let me get this finished up and I'll be back. So here I have a bag of the green beans that I harvested over the summer. Every time I picked a little bit, I stuck it in the bag that goes in the freezer. So when it was time, I could use them for canning. I was really excited. I mean, really, there's only enough for like a meal here. So by dispersing it through the different jars, you go a lot further with your own homegrown stuff. So I didn't rinse these, and I'm gonna do that now. And we're gonna add it to this one because I ran out of carrots, and honestly, I'm being a little lazy, and I don't feel like cutting up any more right now. But it's okay. Okay, so now that I have rinsed my green beans, I have all different kinds in here. And look at this big bad boy right here. Look at this one gigantic one. This was a gigantic one too, but I bit a piece off. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna put some of these in, and I'll either pack them by themselves in a separate jar with whatever is left over, or add them to the meat that I got here left over. So let's get on with it. Cut that one. That one can go. Okay. So I think that's about almost right. Now remember, you're going to take vinegar and you're going to wash down the mouth of the jar. Make sure that there's nothing separating the seal, no salt, no pepper, no seasoning, no water droplets or whatever. Okay? Oh, and then I need a bay leaf. And I need some more seasoning. Put the lid on top of this for now. Oh, I forgot my garlic. Get the garlic. Go. Lid. This is the rest of the meat. Maybe meat and like a handful of potatoes, and the rest all green beans. But it's okay because it's still a meal, right? Yes. Oh yeah, dropping taters on the floor, you know how it is. Okay, we got that one. Get this stuff out of the way. Might be easier if I use this. We'll see. Just push them around. Looks like that. Hi. Oh wait, I gotta add that after. I want a bay leaf. I'm gonna clean up this mess and I'm gonna come back.